talk about food of Spain. Okay, so Spaniards love their food. The typical Spaniard probably eats more food than any one of us in the United States, but they take their time eating, spread their meals throughout the day, and walk between meals. El desayuno is breakfast. It is the smallest meal of the day and is typical of that of a continental breakfast. Do we know what a continental breakfast is?
No.
Okay, it's like a big bar lined with all different kind of foods. So you might have fruits, and you might have
Eggs.
toast and eggs and bacon, just
Pancakes.
a whole lot of food. Okay. Generally, breakfast is eaten at home before dashing off to work or school. A typical breakfast might include strong coffee with hot milk, sweet rolls with jam, toast with jam or mild cheese, or simple crackers dunked in hot milk. Okay, tapas is little Spanish meals. Tapas are eaten well after breakfast, but before lunch, the large mid-afternoon meal. They are small plates or finger foods which may be served warm or cold and vary from region to region. A few most famous tapas: tortilla española, which is a Spanish omelet, also called tortilla de patata, or the potato omelet. Patatas bravas is potatoes with spicy brown sauce, and gambas al ajillo is shrimp and garlic.
Yes.
Okay, so la comida, that's lunch. The midday meal is the largest meal of the day. It usually consists of multiple courses. Traditionally, Spaniards usually have a 2 to 3 hour break from work or school to enjoy la comida and take a short nap or siesta, and the entire country closes up shop from about 2:30 to 5 p.m.
Wow. That's so nice.
Sounds nice.
Wait,
So what do they do?
They get to go home and take a nap.
But they have to go back
I
to school.
know. Lucky.
Don't they have to go after school and stay there like 9 o'clock?
Yeah, they'll get a 2 to 3 hour break,
Shoot.
and then all the shops will close. So that this is very big to them. This is the biggest meal. Okay, so what's for lunch? A typical meal during la comida: vegetable, bean, or seafood soup, fresh fish or seafood, roast chicken or lamb, fried potatoes or rabbit stew, green salad or vegetables, and dessert, a light pastry of fresh fruit or coffee.
Coffee with sugar in it.
Alright, well, Spanish food, where did it originate from, or where did it come from? Spain has a rich food history that incorporates foods and flavors borrowed from many different civilizations, such as the Phoenicians, the Greeks, Romans, French, Germanic tribes, and the Moors. In addition to the historic variations, Spanish foods also display regional flavor. The Phoenicians left their sauces. The Greeks introduced Spain to the wonders of olive oil, and Romans, Carthaginian queens, and Jews integrated elements of their own cooking into that of Spain. However, it was the Moors who, during their centuries of reign, most impacted Spanish gastronomy, they introduced fruits and light seasonings into the Iberian diet, as well as combinations of fruits and nuts with meats and fish. Rice, a genuine staple of Spanish gastronomy, and therefore Spain's vast array of rice dishes come straight from the Moors, as does the use of saffron, which is a spice, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Oh, cinnamon. Okay. Diets?
Do they do diets?
Some of them might. They might not be able to eat certain
They feel like they eat a lot.
What kind of diet that is?
Yeah. All right. Ingredients in Spanish food. Typical Spanish meals include almonds, ham, and beans. They also use cheese from goats and sheep rather than dairy cows. The Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea provide a selection of seafood and shellfish. And from the New World, Spanish cooks added tomatoes, potatoes, and chocolate.
Chocolate.
No, chocolate's also rely heavily on olives. Olives play a significant role in Spanish meals. The Spanish eat them cured and include olives in most of their entrees. They cook almost exclusively with olive oil, and olives are included as a tapas selection, so it's a small snack.
All right. Bread is always on the Spanish table. It's plentiful and fresh, and it's used to mop up most of the sauces that are used with all of the foods. Spaniards also love eggs. Saw in some of the other. And dairy foods. Many desserts are made with fresh milk or cream, and fresh fruits are typically used as a dessert, and they may be served with soft cheeses. La Meridian is a snack, and this is a late afternoon snack, and it is necessary since lunch is done by 3:30, and dinner doesn't start for another 5 or 6 hours.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Now you eat at 8.
Whoa, it's crazy. Most of y'all are in bed, right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to sleep at 11. I do.
La Meridian is especially important to the children of Spain who often play soccer in the streets after school.
Streets.
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
La Meridian, for this late afternoon snack, a piece of French-style bread is served with a piece of chocolate, chorizo sausage, ham, or salami on top.
A chocolate?
Or
Salami. It's on top of
on top of the bread.
chocolate.
No, they can do chocolate, chorizo, ham, or salami.
Ooh,
One of them.
Something for everyone.
It's eaten around 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and since dinner isn't served for another 3 to 4 hours, no parents are worried about ruining appetites. How many of your parents have said, don't eat that, you're going to ruin your appetite?
Me?
All the time.
Mine doesn't say that anymore.
All
I
right.
said it when I was 3.
La Cena is dinner. La Cena is a smaller meal than lunch and usually consists of an omelet or fresh fish and seafood. A portion of roast chicken or lamb is served with a green salad or fried rice or potatoes. La Cena is eaten between 9 p.m. and midnight.
They're crazy.
After dinner, Spaniards are night owls, and often on the weekends, holidays, and during the summer months, it's not unusual for them not to go to bed till 3, 4 o'clock, or maybe even later in the morning. These late evenings, Spaniards usually make a stop at their local churro stand. Here, they find churros, or it's a small pastry, a small fried pastry, which is hot and sprinkled with sugar. To accompany the churro is hot chocolate, the favorite drink of Spaniards.
I can't do it. Our favorite drink.
Good. So, you guys take a few minutes to think about it and put a few more things down on your little plates. Okay? You fix them. You can draw them, you can write them, just anything to help you remember it, okay? You're done? Yours is pretty cool.
Okay, if you're done writing your information on this page, on your second sheet, we're going to make the menu. Yeah, so we're going to fold it in half. You can fold it from top to bottom or side to side, however you want to do it. And just some of those things that you wrote down that you might want to include on your menu. Not everybody's menu is going to be the same. Maybe some foods you thought wouldn't be good, maybe you thought might be good. You can put whatever you want. But you can color your menu, you can write in marker, crayon.
You can create a name for your restaurant that your menu is going to go to. Just be creative.
And let us know if you have any questions. Yes. Oh, you weren't here. Okay, we'll flip through the slides.
You just looking at the one.
Yes.
Hang on, Chloe. Hang on.
Yeah.
down any foods. Some of y'all did, some of you didn't. I'm going to run back through this really quick, okay? Okay, LJ, so you know it's breakfast. This is the first meal, it's the smallest meal. It might include strong coffee with hot milk, sweet rolls or jam, toast with jam or mild cheese, or simple crackers dunked in hot milk. Who remembers what the second meal was? Okay, tapas, little Spanish meals. These are eaten after breakfast but before lunch. They're the midday snack. Okay, they are small plates or finger foods which may be served warm or cold. And some of these foods are potato omelets, shrimp and garlic, and potatoes with spicy brown sauce. La comida was lunch. It's the midday meal. It's the largest meal. And what is special about this lunchtime? Yes.
You get to take a nap.
Yes, you get to take a nap. How many hours do you get to leave work?
2 to 3.
2 to 3. And how long are businesses closed?
3 to 4.
2:30 to 5:30. I mean 5 o'clock.
Very good.
30.
So what do they eat during this? Vegetable, bean, or seafood soup. Fresh fish or seafood. Roast chicken or lamb. Fried potatoes or rabbit stew. Does that sound yummy?
No. Yes.
Does that sound good?
No.
Sounds like my rabbit.
I do not like the rabbit stew, but I'll go for anything else.
They might have green salad or vegetables. And dessert can be a light pastry or fresh fruit. What was one of the light pastries we talked about? Yes. It's like a donut. Do we know what donut holes look like?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, these are very similar to those.
I have one. You want to buy
You can do whatever you want. This is your menu to use. Just put the foods that you think are interesting off this, or foods you remember from this. If you want to make a kids menu, you can.
Okay, rice was a genuine staple of Spanish gastronomy. What's gastronomy? Who knows that word? Okay, Tina? Okay. Okay, it's like the food. Okay, so gastronomy would be like the culture of food. They have lots of rice dishes. Almonds, ham, and beans. They use cheese from what?
goats and sheep.
Yeah, what do we use? Dairy cows.
Sometimes we use goats.
Yeah, sometimes they use goats. We also use goats for what?
Milk cheese.
Yeah, they add tomatoes, potatoes. They like chocolate. They also rely heavily on olives and olive oils to help them cook. Bread is always on the Spanish table. They include bread in everything. Yes.
Let's talk about our snacks. You didn't have to. It just talks about the bread that they with chocolate, chorizo, ham, or salami. There's also a snack that they can get. Alright, we said their dinner can consist of omelets, seafood, various fishes, roast chicken, lamb. Yes.
Do you know if they have any American food?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Shrimp. Were any of the foods that we've been talking about foods that we also eat here?
Yes.
Like what? Shrimp, chicken,
Bacon.
rice,
Bacon.
bread,
Potatoes.
bacon. We do eat bacon here. What did I hear? Coffee, potatoes, cheese.
They also have many fast food restaurants like we have here, like they have at McDonald's.
Burger King. They must have a.
Alright, they also eat a lot of fried rice and potatoes. We eat salad here, they eat salad with their dinner.
I love the way some of y'all are using words such as Wasina and tapas.
And we also talked about the churros that they eat late at night on the weekends. And what do they drink when they're eating the churros? Hot chocolate. And hot chocolate in Spain is a little bit different. This is when they do at night. Yeah, it's kind of like a dessert. Hot chocolate there is a little bit different than what we do in America. It's a lot thicker, a lot more chocolate in it. So you can stick your spoon in it and it'll stand straight up.
Wow.
It's pretty thick.
I wouldn't mind taking a trip there.
I like how some of my friends were putting prices on their menus.
I'm done.
I'm really interested to see how decorative these are. I'm pretty excited.
Well, you talking to yourself, all right?
Found it.
I have one friend who is making his restaurant 24/7.
Oh,
They stole my idea.
24/7. Yes, 24/7.
And anybody want to recommend my restaurant that means you can go to it any time of the day to get delicious food?
Okay, okay, face down.
They eat dinner normally 9 minutes.
Who's including all the food times in their menu? Raise your hand. Who's including dinner, breakfast, snacks? Anybody just doing one particular? Yes, I'm not sure you're doing.
Where's my color? Decorate it. Look at my cat. Look at this. I like it. Very good. These are looking wonderful.
Butter on my toast too.
Oh, awesome. We've got some entrepreneurs in here. Look at you. All you can eat buffet. All you can eat buffet. I like this. I like how creative everyone is and how different all of your menus are. They're awesome.
Miss Baldwin,
Yes.
I need Michael Crowell for a checkout.
Okay, thanks. I like it.
Clap twice, can you hear me? Clap twice, can you hear me? Okay, here's the spellings, you need those. And then also here, I have 3 different questions for you to think about. Okay, and later, we're just gonna talk about these. If you wanna maybe write down your answer, feel free to, but we'll talk about these questions later, okay? You can if you want to.
Yeah.
Do you want to move that?
Yeah. I can move that.
Here, we can.